Appreciate you if you're watching the VOD right now. Hello, people in the future watching this VOD, because you couldn't catch this live. Because you're a loser. No, I'm just kidding. Partly. Yeah, we're getting this guy. Yo, Johnny is fucking too quick on the trigger, bro. Too quick. What up, Johnny? Johnny 1130-E9J. That's like what they label the Spartans in Halo, bro. You're just a number to the USNC. We'll make it. Oh, we'll make it. Yo, what up, player? Yo, what up, Tactical Gorilla? What does that say? I can't read it. It's too small. Too small. What up, though? Tactical Gorilla 798. I can't see it. Guys, be sure to hit the like button on the way in. You gotta do me that solid. That's the only thing you gotta do. Crypto revolution is here. According to Scott Bessent. When did he say that? Thank you to Senator Loomis for your continued efforts in the Senate Clarity Act sign. Yeah, get it done, Scott. Stupid idiot. Come on. And all this talk. Endless amounts of talking in circles with these guys. Granted, it's definitely a much harder concept than people imagine, but we gotta get something done here, Playboy. We're sitting at 154. We should be at fucking $18 trillion right now. That's what we should be. What do we got in here? Is that a bug? No, that's not a bug. It's a little piece of like lint or something in front of the TV. I see it moving around. All right. What do we got in here? We got, let me check. We got 13 people in here. We got 5 likes. Something is not adding up. I may be bad at calculus, but I can smell something is not right. 18 trillion. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. Yo, what up, Mr. Andrew? Hi from Ireland. Yo, shout out Ireland for real. Johnny from Ireland. Yo, what up, Xrp? Xrp. I need 14 schmeckles. What up, gang? What up? Hey, I'll take what we can get. This is a nice little recovery off of 118, and yet again, I had been chipping away buying. I bought a little bit more this morning. Caught the dip at 115. Hey, I saw it go as low as 118. That was the lowest I saw, but yeah, I'm sure it went lower. That's what's up. I think my last couple of prices were 150-ish, then 138-ish, and then whatever it was today. I've just been chipping away. I didn't catch it as low as that, but yet again, this is deceiving. This is like a, what can I equate this to? I think we got 30 people in here. We got 14 likes. Smash the like button real quick. It helps the stream out, and it's free. You can't argue with free. You can't get too excited with these recovery bounces. At least me. I'm always skeptical. Never chase green candles. It is interesting, though, to say the least. But we have a potential Iran conflict rolling up to the table because yesterday, forget what branch of the government, whatever, they released a memo or something saying to Iran, to U.S. citizens in Iran, get out now. And it seems the exact same playbook as the Venezuela thing. They send all the fleet out there, they hang around for a while, right outside, and then week or two pass, here we go, a Friday and a weekend, and then we strike. That's usually, that seems the same playbook, yet again, out of Venezuela, how they did it. They hang around, send the fleet in. They announced that a while ago that the fleet was hanging around there, and then we saw some stuff that the USS Abraham, Iranian drones were heading there. They were shooting them down, supposedly, if it was real. So you got to wonder if we're on the brink of that. And if that was any sort of potential for the unwinding of these dominoes falling, wiping all the leverage out. Get all the leverage out, seriously. 154? That's crazy, bro. I went to the bathroom, came back, and we were up like 6 cents. Oil spike incoming. Let's see. Streaming at Pebble Beach. Where's that at? Yo, what up, Lenny? Pebble Beach for real. We gotta get this caffeine going. Good day, Mike. What up? Probate? Maybe fake Jake's theory will play out with oil spike if it kicks off in Iran. But then we might not all be here to enjoy it. Iran ain't gonna do shit. I mean, they might, but I don't know. What up, Mike? Did you grab anything before it jumped? I hit at midnight. I chipped away over the last 3 or 4 days. The earliest day I got some XLM, and then the next 3 days I chipped away at XRP. So yeah, I got in. I think at this point all my buys were below this 153 mark. I think so. Yeah, take advantage. They don't want the smoke with the U.S., bro. Bro, it's not even like, the fuck are they gonna do against the U.S.? You kidding me? There were all these talks too when they did that Venezuela raid that they were using like direct energy weapons and they was just discombobulating people. They got also, remember when direct energy weapons were a conspiracy theory? And then I think literally the DOD released like documentation talking about it. Like, of course they have shit like that. I thought it might go under $1, but after last night and today, I don't know what you think. You can never trust these relief rallies, especially yet again. I don't know if you were in here when I was just talking about it, about the potential Iran conflict popping off. So, yeah, I don't know. You just, anytime there's a green candle like that, because they always fake everybody out. Oh my God, we're so back. I'm 115 all the way up to 153. And then they smoke us again. And Saylor had his phone call thing, stockholder phone call, whatever, last night. And then I seen a lot of posts. I can never get a clear answer though, whether he actually can be screwed or not because his debt or something isn't due until 2027, so that he's buying some time. Guys, real quick, we got 61 people in here. We got 25 likes. That's it. We got to get more likes. Gotta do me a solid real quick. What's causing the pullback? Is it just more manipulation? That's what it seems like. It seems, I mean, yet again, this whole financial system apparatus is a scam built on literal leverage. So it seems like maybe something blew up behind the scenes and they're somehow keeping it hush-hush, surprisingly, or insider knowledge of, yet again, a potential Iranian conflict popping off. But the overall thing is when you get massive selling like that, it is like a domino. Once it triggers, it's an endless. It triggers this one thing, then it triggers that, then it triggers that. When it's all just built on leverage, that's what you get. You got to wipe all this bullshit out. Nah, I didn't buy any Solana. Nah. Caught the dip at 116 and 126. Hey, that's what's up. It will come out when they want it to. Yeah, I'm not worried about it. U.S. had to beg Iran to stop pummeling Israel with missiles last summer in the 12-day war. There were at least 24 U.S. bases that Iran could pulverize in the not to mention carriers in the Strait. Yeah, they're definitely positioning this game like a fucking game of conquest. Do you think it will pull back hard again? I've been in a long time and it looks too good to be true. I mean, we say I don't know if you're saying it looks too good to be true. I don't know. We kind of just went through dog shit just because we get a bounce in one day right before the weekend, rolling up into Monday. I don't know. Yet again, be cautious. Look into oil on Coinbase. Okay. I bought the dip, but my bag is so large it's insignificant. You see Mr. Pool's V-shaped moonshot recovery? Is this it? Yeah, I vaguely know about Mr. Pool and all those kind of like offshoot wannabe bearable guy accounts. I don't fuck with any of that. And what's up? Yo, what up, Moggs? What up, G? I don't mess with any of those really broke buy high, sell low. The more times people are burned, the less buyers in the future. The fuck is this guy saying? Bro, watch Landman on Paramount will make you want to get into oil. Nukes? Are they real? I'd imagine. All the way up. Here we go. Do you like... Why is he so bullish? I don't even know what that is, bro. XRP ETFs back up 25% over the last 24 hours. Yesterday, we broke a record in terms of inflows, which was a good sight. I'm waiting for the day that OTC eventually dries up, hopefully. We got 85 people in here. We got 35 likes. We are slacking big time. Guys, you got to hit the like button. You got to do me that solid. It's free. What up from New York? Hey, I saw that cheat. You don't got to retract it. You got to be quicker than that. Shout out New York, though. New York is so dirty. I was there years ago. Checking off financial advice's latest post. Oh, H-bar is up 11%. Morning, motherfucker. What up? If Jay Claver is spot on how this plays out, that call will be epic. Hey, I mean, it'll be good for my bags, so. Huge bank restrictions. Be greedy when others are fearful. I mean, anytime there's blood in the street, that's when you should be buying, not financial advice. Bro, that city is filthy. Needs a pressure wash. Pizza is bomb, though. Yeah, they definitely got some good pizza, for sure. Some hidden spots, but that city is not for me. I forget what year I went. 2017-ish? I didn't like it. I didn't like it at all. It's too fucking crowded. There's trash everywhere. Ugh, fuck that. That is not my vibe at all. I'd much rather I think Boston is a much better city than New York in a lot of ways. I think Boston's a lot prettier. Beautiful, like right on. Oh, yeah. But there are some nice spots in New York too, but I think just overall Boston's cleaner. Z-Back. It could take another 5 years in the Jake Claver stands. We'll still say he called it. NYC on trash pickup day is hideous, dude. It's fucking awful. Absolutely atrocious. Man, I've never been to the Northeast. Kind of like Kidna. Kidna like the West? What do you mean? I've lived in NY all my life and still haven't been to NYC. Good morning. Be careful, boys, with the surge in prices with the U.S. Embassy sending out a notice leave out. Yeah, we were just talking about that. We were just talking about that for sure. Check this out. Coinbase tweeting. Bunch of bullshit. The evolving money. Shut the fuck up, Coinbase. Holding everything up with the Clarity Act. A bunch of idiots. Bunch of idiots. Has a pretty good rebound. Yep. That is true. FYI, whenever price action diverges, that's decoupling. As I've always said, decoupling is a process. Doesn't happen overnight. The more times price action diverges, the closer we decouple for good. XRP outperforming Bitcoin by 3x today. That's what we want to see. Like, we are so fed up with this fucking Bitcoin dragging the whole market. That's its core utility, basically. It's the vessel to drag everything else down. It's incredible. Absolutely tremendous. Who is this guy? Oh, Christine Carlo, whatever. I haven't seen any kind of crazy clips from the Sailor call yesterday. So I bought at 118. That's a good price. For sure. The bigger the dump, the more it will skyrocket. Lock in. I mean, in my experience, that usually happens. You know, in the end, in my mind, I sit here and I go, do I think the price will be at least near all-time high at some point during this year? If I was a betting man, I'd bet more so than not. Especially after this fucking flush out. I love a good flush out, bro. Because that's exactly what happens. You wipe out all the bullshit, wipe it all out. Wipe it all out. Now the narrative is kind of floating around more and more about the Big E, potential involvement in funding early Bitcoin core developers and stuff. I don't know if that will truly play a larger hand in this conversation than not with Bitcoin going forward. But yeah, I don't know. The strong hands end up with that much more of it. I mean, dude, literally yesterday, everything was getting pummeled. And XRP ETFs record. I don't know if any of you guys saw it. I posted it on my Twitter account. You guys can also follow me on there to kind of keep up to date if I'm not live or something. And this was fun. It was higher than this. It was 81. Another record-breaking day. Big money wants it on the cheap. They were accumulating it on the cheap, I'll tell you that. And it was 81 million it ended up being, which is fucking crazy. And I thought this was hilarious too. Look at what Cointelegraph says. ETF flows, Sol spot ETFs saw net inflows on February 5th, while Bitcoin and ETH spot ETFs saw net outflows. They usually always include XRP also. And it just so happens they leave XRP out when it leaves all of these in the fucking dust. It just so happens. That's very funny to me. Yeah. Intentionally leaving out the XRP record-breaking inflow day. Yeah. Very interesting. Fucking crazy. Idiots, dude. These guys are just so... Them and... Who else? There's another coin something. News platform. I can't think of what they're called. Cointelegraph and something else. Oh, CoinDesk, and then DAI, he calls it Bitcoin Desk, because it is, dude. These guys are all fucking, like, always backhanding XRP and shit. So stupid. So stupid. I think we will have a weekend dump. I mean, if Donnie makes a move on Iran, I would expect it. What do we got? We got 53 likes, and we got 104 people watching. Come on now. Come on now. The flash crash yesterday was apparently caused by a Korean exchange giving out 2,000 Bitcoin to their users. Yeah, I don't know if that's true at all. I don't know where you saw that. I don't think that's true. What really sucks is that Bitcoin is the barometer for the entire crypto market, is a real testament to how far we have to go when coins will be judged on their own merit. Well, that's exactly what everyone's talking about, like, is waiting for. The great decoupling. It is true. Really? Let me see. I'm just going to put your literal comment and then in Grok and then ask if this is true. Is this true? Let me see. Let me see what it says. Korean exchange mistakenly distributed 2,000 Bitcoin instead of triggering some blah, blah, blah. Likely typo and claim. I was hearing most of the Bitcoin dump occurred on Coinbase of all places. It's true, but they didn't sell any. It was just under their control. Bitcoin error sends Bitcoin crap. Yeah, but who report... Like, I got a million questions based on that. Like, who reported it? Is it actually verified? Because, so, like, when there's blood in the streets like this and everyone's panicking, I mean, they flood the internet with all sorts of shit trying to create narratives. The claim appears to be a rumor or misinformation, likely inspired by a similar but much older incident from 2019 involving a South Korean exchange called CoinZest. Okay, well, that's just what Grok's telling me, so let me see. Like, who reported it? I wouldn't believe that. That's just me. In other news, I opened a first edition Pokemon booster pack yesterday and hit absolute jack shit, looking for a bridge today. That's crazy. I was actually looking at, literally yesterday, I was looking at, like, eBay sold, trying to just calculate some of my Pokemon cards. And I got at least two that are worth it. But then someone commented, no links in chat, but I'm just saying, like, what is the entity that reported it? So I could just type in the whatever it is. It's like Bitcoin Desk or some shit. Yo, what up, Terp? According to the Predictive History YouTube channel, when America gets fully involved in Iran again, that will be the catalyst for World War III. Who knows, though? Yeah, I mean, if we hit World War III, it's kind of over for everybody. So I don't think they go that far. I'm growing a strain called Orange President. Yo, I would smoke that shit. Is it a sativa? It has to be a sativa. BeInCrypto.com. Yeah, I've never heard of that. Let me see. BeInCrypto.com. BitThumb error sends Bitcoin crashing 10%. BitThumb staff reportedly mistake. The accidental Bitcoin distribution has raised questions about internal control and risk. Bitdom's operational history and corporate changes. Yeah, I mean, I didn't see anyone else report on this at all, so I'll take it with a grain of salt right now. I mean, at the end of the day, I guess it doesn't even really matter. Whatever the fuck actually caused it, who knows? Maybe it is this, I don't know. But written and edited by this guy. I got no idea who that guy is, but whatever. Price is going to do what it's going to do anyway. Price is going to do what it's got to do. Nah, I didn't catch anything ice fishing. Bunch of nothing that day. I think we picked a bad spot on the lake, unfortunately. How do you accidentally airdrop BTC? That's the question, if it's true. Crypto Aras. Key Lime Jack 7030 hybrid. Nice. Call big BS on that one. Yeah, I mean, I'm just skeptical on literally everything. Like the stream before you call this out. Yo, I appreciate that, bro. Isaiah invests. Well, I mean, listen, Dr. Options, just because someone has a large YouTube channel does not mean they're accurate at all, if we haven't learned anything. We haven't learned anything. A lot of these guys in this space are fucking morons. I'm not saying I'm smart by any means yet again, but I'm well aware. After the Clarity Act is passed and analyzed, hopefully by April. It ain't getting done by April. I believe the true crypto such as XRP, yeah, the utilities. Why is he so fucking bullish? Yeah, if that was real, it'd be all over the place, I'd imagine. 10K subs? I mean, yeah. True, it may just mean they're good with clickbait. Let me see. Let me see something. Who is this guy? Let me see. The bottom. This is the guy. Cryptos R Us, the best place to get the latest in alpha news. Bitcoin drop 73. He posts like 10 times a day, so I don't even know which one, but Epiphone. I wish it was a Gibson. Epiphone. Yeah, the clickbait's so annoying. Yeah, clickbait's fucking... I try my best. Like, you gotta make titles interesting, obviously, to get clicks, but I try my best not to do like, boom, XRP 7000, boom, tomorrow, boom. Okay. Okay. Enough of that. If Klaus reports it happened, I'll give it a nod. Yeah, you should always look into shit yourself whenever any of these guys report something. Opinion on iTrust.Capital. Do you use cold wallets? I don't know much about iTrust.Capital, but I see them everywhere on like XRP influencer channels. So I'm all set with letting anyone else like custody my crypto. I'm all set with that until it, I don't know. I'm all set. Versus carry trade is unwinding. What makes you say that? You have evidence, or you just saying that because you think it? Let me close this stupid tab out. Let me close that shit. Man, if BlackRock came out with an XRP ETF today, I feel like Ripple has artillery waiting to be released. Yeah, everyone's kind of hoping and praying that they drop their nuts on the floor on XRP Community Day, but I don't think they're going to throw anyone a bone. iTrust is great to get Roth IRA. Yeah, I don't know much about them. In this space, literally in this space, I trust nobody. Nobody. Even, yeah, I'm all set with that. I've seen too much bullshit in my many years in this space. I'm all set. It doesn't mean they're not great or whatever the fuck, I don't know, but I think we're on the 18th last chance to buy in for the moonshot. Yeah, but how many years and months have people been saying that? Oh, this is the last chance before the moonshot. I don't know. I've seen women eating fruit with hundreds and thousands of subs. That all they do? What you talking about? Oscar Ramos is King Cat, bro. I don't even know who that is. Oscar Ramos. What happened to Ripple having to release billions of XRP because they can only hold a certain amount before clarity? Well, that's not true necessarily. Well, the Clarity Act isn't even fucking close to being signed yet, and they give these guys a grace period. I forget if that's even if that's in regards to the Genius Act or the Clarity Act. I think the Genius Act is some shit like that. It has that statement in there, but they get a grace period that, like, they don't have to do that overnight. They give them a couple of years. Hopefully most of us have enough intuition to know where we're headed. We don't need influencers. Yeah, definitely don't need influencers. Clarity Act can't own 20%. Yeah, they get a couple of years though to make that happen. It's definitely not overnight. There's no way they can expect these guys to, especially when the crypto lobby is calling the shots on this type of shit. And they said to the Dems had like a closed meeting, and they were kind of apparently worried about getting this shit done because the crypto lobby has about 195 million or billion, something like that, some crazy number, that of a cannon ready to point and use against these guys if they do not get it passed. And they're like, we don't want that smoke. We don't want that at all. I doubt that'll apply to them if they become a federal bank with a master account. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure there's all sorts of different fucking provisions and loopholes and all sorts of shit. Smoke screen bounce, everyone hold on to your plums. My plums are held right now, bro. I definitely don't expect this to be the end. Hey, Terp, did you cop anything yesterday? Yeah, Terp, did you cop anything, bro? Let me know, Terp. Shout out, Terp. Terpin' and burpin'. Yo, what up, Mike and chat? Yo, what up, Denny? I can't believe we got Denny and Lenny in here today. Anyone else wake up comfy this morning? I slept all right, if that's what you're talking about. I don't know what you're referring to. Adding contracts. I took a straddle on the XRP 2X earlier. We cranking. Hey, that's what's up. H-bar, SHX, and ZB. Nice. Yo, what up, Pilsener? What up? We bouncing back nicely today. Yeah, just don't. It's like a fucking, it's like a tiger. Tiger's so beautiful, you get mesmerized. You're like, wow, look at the colors on it. And then meanwhile, it's just locked onto you. And that shit's gonna pounce and literally mangle you until you're a red puddle. That's literally kind of how I'm feeling right now. Oh, it's so beautiful, the mouth. And then we'll end up at 20 cents. I dreamt of a 16-cent XRP and was really happy. It'd be a good buying opportunity. Not me, LOL. Been working outside since 4 a.m. Now it's snowing and I'm only halfway done. Bro, we're getting hit with more snow on Saturday. It never fucking ends. There's nowhere else to put it. There's nowhere else to put it. I don't like the feeling of this rebound. Feels like a fake recovery before we strike Iran today and fall off a cliff. That's what I'm kind of feeling right now. Like, I don't think they send out that memo. Yet again, same playbook. Send the fleet. Fleet hovers around for a bit, shooting drones, all this shit. He likes doing these operations on a Friday and the weekend because the markets are closed. I don't know. And he sends that memo out. All U.S. citizens in the embassy, leave now. Leave now. Why are you telling them to leave now? So you're telling me I should not go on a vacation to Iran right now. Yo, we got 140 people in here, 85 likes. Do me a solid, hit the like button. It's literally free. What's the price now? 20 cents. Excuse me. 20 cents. We're not doing so hot, boys. Mike, someone with your name and image friend requested me. Is that you? Friend requesting you on what? There's a million platforms. But no, it's not me. Whoever it is, but on what platform? The bots are fucking insane, bro. No one does anything. None of these platforms on X. What do you mean? I said one on Sailor Lose on X. If you can tag, no, that's definitely not me. If you can tag, I don't know, somehow tag me somehow that account. Actually, there's nothing you can even fucking do on X. Like, you can't, like, you report them, they're not going to do anything. God, they do nothing, bro. And it's so fucking stupid. You gotta pay to be verified on X. Really? A monthly subscription to get a fucking badge? Yeah, right. Idiots. As if Elon doesn't have enough money. Dude's net worth is now up to like, what, 850 billion? Insane. Bro, you know you're getting up there. Well, not really, dude. They were making fake accounts of me. Like, what kind of when I started the channel? It's insane. You happy now? What? I scooped up a nice bag of XRP at 114. Oh, yeah. Mike, do you know Cornelius Jones? I can't say I do, Mr. Paperclip. Can't say I do. Cornelius Jones? I'm only familiar with Osmosis Jones. Not to be confused with Cornelius. I don't mess with anyone. XRP Moon. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Ripple and City. What's up with Ripple and City? Swift. Swift is tweeting some bullshit. Elon says it ain't easy being greasy. That motherfucker's the definition of greasy. I'll tell you that. That greasy bastard. All right, what is Paul Atkins squawking about? Has he done anything yet?
It was great. It focused on stable coins and put them squarely in the banking sector. So my good friend and controller of the currency, Jonathan Gould, is working diligently on coming up with that regulatory framework for stable coins. With respect to other sorts of things, I gave a speech a few months ago delineating what we are going to be working on and coming out with here shortly is a taxonomy, so-called, as to what are digital commodities versus tokenized securities, so we can give clarity
to
the marketplace as to what it is, and as Chairman Selig was talking about, and the regulation through enforcement that has so long bedeviled this whole area of financial services.
Dude, this guy's on repeat, bro. He's like a wind-up monkey. He says the same shit every day.
Predating the whole crypto world and going back, to decades, as between, what's in the CFTC realm, what's in the SEC's realm. So there are digital commodities and digital tools.
All right, come on. We understand. Jesus Christ, how many times are you gonna fucking say the same thing? I mean, it's better hearing them say it than not, I guess, but, I mean, they've been saying this literally since fucking last year, the same thing. Same thing every single day. Get it done. Get it done. They're the government. They're the government, but the banks and fucking all the lobbies are still, I mean, that's the name of the game. They call the shots realistically. I'm going to have to do a Walt from Breaking Bad. Hey, that's what's up. He's a YouTuber who has a very bullish standpoint. Yeah, there's a lot of YouTubers with very bullish standpoints. How deep will the discount get this month? That's the question. Ripple reptile in a suit. They're all reptiles at the end of the day. Nasty bastards. Me and bro giving each other trading advice on Discord. God, I hate these guys. These guys are the worst. Ugh. Let's see, is there anything actually? The logo finally makes sense now. That's true. Trump, yeah, I like this guy's tweet. Trump likes to strike on a Friday night, Saturday, or Sunday when markets are closed. Just saying. Yeah, that is true. 26 days ago, CZ called for a crypto supercycle. Today, Bitcoin is trading at 60K. I hate this guy too. This guy has always rubbed me the wrong way. I can't fucking stand him. I don't even know.
Say, Charles, you're rich. You can ride it out. I've lost more money than anyone listening to this. Over $3 billion now.
Oh.
It'd have been real easy to cash out.
Oh.
Just walk away. And do you think I honestly care if I lose it all? Do you think I'm doing this for money? You're pretty mistaken if you do.
This guy's an idiot.
There's a reason I'm not in the Epstein files. There's a reason I didn't get rolled up in FTX. There's a reason why when all these scandals seem to happen, my name doesn't seem to be mentioned in them.
I mean, there's a lot of people's names who aren't in it, bro. Like,
say, Charles.
Yeah, he's, I don't know, he's something else, bro. Quit letting guys rub you. Yeah, that is true. I gotta not let that happen, especially with an ugly bastard like him. Yo, Theo Tesla with the $5 super chat. Waiting on the total collapse of Bitcoin for super low price of XRP personally. I like where your head's at. I don't know if that'll happen, but I appreciate that super chat, my dude. Appreciate that. You're too kind on this Friday morning. It's Friday, right? Let me make sure all the days blend together. Yeah, Friday. Mike, we love you. Tom Lee impression. The thing is, it's not even like an impression. It's just I get so mad, and then I just like, it just comes out, dude. It's like Venom. Like, we are Venom. Like, it just, and then it just comes out. Hello from Norway? Yo, they got internet in Norway? Nah, I'm just kidding. Epstein probably denied Charles. Probably. He thought he was too much of a fucking geek. Yeah, you can't come to the island. Tom Lee rubs Mike the right way. No, he doesn't, dude. Not in the slightest, bro. Epstein was rubbing Tom Lee. Rubbing him in all the right spots. Not that it matters big picture, but it explains the flash drop of 60K, which seems to occur for no reason. Well, it was like all sorts of markets, though. That was the thing. It was like software stocks. It was that. It was gold, silver. It was all. You never pop up as live anymore? What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? Like you're not getting notifications or what? What is that? What do you mean? We have a lot of oil, but no internet. Shout out Norway. Yo, we got anyone else from Norway up in here? Tom Lee knows who went bust on 1010 but won't share. He says that, but he's also a fucking rat. So you gonna trust a rat? Throw some fucking cheese his way. Maybe he'll spill the beans. I think he just says that. Your house feels like it's placed in the middle of the woods. Everyone acts like this one room is the aesthetic for the entire house. It's the streaming room, you know? It's the studio. Mike, point on the doll where Tom Lee and Sailor touched you. Bro, these guys. I can't even say it. I can't even say it. Not on stream. This is absolutely Norway. What? Maybe so he can come on air with his wild ass hairdo. Should I try to get... Yeah, I live in the basement of a nightclub. The room looks like it's in a bunker. What? How, dude? What? I don't know a bunker that has drop ceiling. No Norway, but Finland. Yo, shout out fucking Scandinavia, bro. What? I used to know someone from Finland. Finland! Basically, I have to search you out. Oh, that's kind of stupid. Yo, Vanilla Gorilla Mode with the $10 super chat. You my fave crypto guy in here, bro. Respect. Pre-roll on me. Yo, I appreciate that, my guy. I'm actually on a tea break for a little while right now. But you could bet your ass once the nice weather starts rolling up. I'm trying to see if I got the willpower. I'm trying. I mean, I can have the willpower. Because I kind of want to take like a long tea break, at least a month. And then that way, the nice weather starts rolling around. Oh, that'll be the combination of fucking month and a half tea break, and then back when the weather's nice out. Oh, man. Oh, man. That'll be it. Yo, but I appreciate that super chat. You're too kind, my guy. Vanilla Gorilla Mode 907. He's occupying Alex Becker's basement. I don't even know who that is. Is that a serial killer? Bro's on Brad Garlandhouse's basement. We got to get Brad on the show. Tea break is a must. Yeah, it's definitely a must. Definitely a must. I think it's the lights on the ceiling that give those vibes. Yeah. Mother Teresa loves XRP? Who the fuck is that? Who the frick is that, bro? We are in the 1%, brother. Brother. Low T vibes, low key. What does that mean? Saying I got low T? Tom Lee's got low T. I don't know if I got low T. I don't know about that. Basically, I think the market also partially crashed because of the bit thumb or accidentally gave away. Someone else said, yeah, so people were saying that. I don't know how true that is, but maybe. I don't know. That thumbs caused somebody to accidentally give away. Oh, yeah. The beard game strong. Appreciate that link. This is definitely a tamer version. I used to have it even crazier than this. Hello from Nico in Ireland. Shout out Nico in Ireland. Everyone who sold during this crash has low T. Yeah, for real. I can agree with that. Yo, I appreciate the super chats yet again today, guys. You're too kind. Appreciate that. Gotta buy some XRP with that bitch. XRP and pre-rolls. That's the fund. Sailor versus Lee versus Kramer. Tune into the triple threat cage match, brother, on Friday Night SmackDown. Hell in a Cell. Hell in a Cell. I'd imagine Tom Lee winning that cage match solely because I think he's got an ultimate kind of bitch slap form. I think he could do some damage. Mike, contact not financial advise for a podcast. I could. I should. The thing is, I gotta be verified on Twitter. I gotta be verified on Twitter to like communicate with any of these guys. And yet again, you gotta pay $12 to $13 a month for a check mark? That's so fucking asinine to me. Like, there's just no way. Why would I wait? I could buy $13 worth of XRP a month, or I can get a fucking check mark. You kidding me? What the hell? What world is this? Did you read about Vivo Power? The Ripple shares are going to be invested. I didn't read about it, but I'd been hearing stuff about that. I saw that they pivoted, that they're not accumulating anything for their digital asset treasury anymore. Michael Saylor's been hitting you up in private, talking about some island somewhere. Should ask him where. Do we think Trump actually understands crypto? I don't think he understands a lot of things at this point. But no, he definitely doesn't understand crypto. His sons are the ones calling the shots. Someone even asked him when he was signing an executive order the other day, talking about like somewhere in the Middle East invest in a crazy amount in one of their crypto companies. And he goes, yeah, I don't know nothing about that. Maybe my sons do. He's got no fucking clue, dude. Bro, since I followed you on X, there are like 6 fake accounts following me with your name. Yeah. I think that moron Elon intentionally keeps it that way so people are pressured into getting a check mark, because that's kind of the only reason I would get one. You got a bunch of fucking bots and shit out there trying to impersonate people. Is that bullish or not for Vivo Power? Wish I never bought that stock. Oh, you bought the stock? Damn. Gave CZ a pardon and didn't even know who he is. Yeah, he's got no clue, dude. He's definitely not the one calling the shots. No, it's not like any of the presidents were actually calling the shots. They're all run by the lizard people cabal. Sir, still haven't copped that H-bar yet, huh? Nah, not yet. Not yet. I'm very much XRP XLM. I know. There's other ones I should be in, but did you get the vaccine? Fuck no, dude. Fuck no. Absolutely not. Saw right through that shit. Ashgraph? Yes. Remember that TV series with lizard people called V? Canton still only in the green? Yeah, that is true. I saw that. Tom Lee uses bitch slap. It's super effective. You are the vaccine? Damn, dude. Who do you think you are? I am. I would have scooped up some Canton if it wasn't on just, like, I don't know. I would have scooped up some Canton if it's on, like, Coinbase or some shit, but I still got to make a Kraken account. No one brags about getting the vaccine and triple booster anymore. I'm triple boosted, but I caught COVID 7 times. Tom Lee uses mega queef. No one yeah. Canton to the moon. Interest in that girthy ransom? Note demands Bitcoin. What the hell is even that, bro? Who do you think you are? I am. I like how you were flexing your guitar on the couch. I literally just do it as like a decoration. Not solely. I do play it. I play almost daily, but triple stacked Vax. I hope you're okay in the end, my guy. I'm pissed that XRP didn't stay low until next Friday when I received my paycheck. I don't know. Don't forget Plank. Oh, dude, Plank. That honestly might be the best thing I ever bought, is that Plank. It's so it's literally perfect out of the show. It's incredible. Is there something on it? Okay. XRP definitely is still low comparative to where we are. Tom Lee tucks his balls and parades in the room dancing to goodbye horses. You think Tom Lee shit's standing up? I don't know. XRP is still, oh yeah. Jesus himself could come down and tell everyone to buy XRP and the price would drop. That's how you know they are manipulating the price. True. I meant to say I took a triple stacked ecstasy. I'm anti-vaxxed. A triple stacked ecstasy. Interesting. Kraken, not bad. They let you place limit orders extremely far from current price, up or down. Are we pumping because pre-clarity or correcting? I think it's post-nut clarity is what you're talking about. And no, I don't think we're at that stage yet. He pees sitting down, you heard. I'd believe it. I'd believe it. That motherfucker. Oh, guys, you know what we could actually check out real quick? Hold up. I hit this for the watch later. Well, first off, we got 143 people in here from all over the place. We got people in Norway. We got people from Australia. We got people from fucking Bungalow, New Jersey and shit. But we only have 109 likes. So first off, that's a bunch of bullshit. Number two, you gotta drag your thumb and hit the like button. It's free. It's real free. It's good for you. Sailor gives booger eater vibes. Booger sugar? Is that what you're talking about? They called him a drugged out zombie in the Epstein files, bro. Gary Gensler Satoshi. And that is why you will run from Bitcoin. I think Gary Gensler might be the ugliest person on the planet. He is a creepy guy. Like, if I was ever... I just imagine myself in the Joker's position in The Dark Knight when he's in the interrogation room. And he's, like, sitting there, and then the light on in the back, and Batman's behind him. But instead, it's Gary. I'd be more scared if I was in a room alone with him than that fucking Batman. I will tell you. I like your streams, bro. You're like Asmongold's cooler older twin brother. Just minus the cockroaches crawling on him. Yeah. Mr. Burns. Yeah, seriously. I've said that so many times in the videos. He's legit the Simpsons guy. He's a nasty dude, I'll tell you. What was I doing? Oh, I was going to this. Hold up. Gary looks like he came straight out of hell. Motherfucker is Disgusto City. Population, that guy. Alright, let me see. Where the hell is it? Where the hell? Who do you think you are? I am. God, I gotta go bowling again. Where the fuck is the video I'm looking for? I hit like, but it didn't like. Why didn't it like? Michael Saylor on Quantum FUD and why Bitcoin doesn't panic. Okay. Oh, okay. Here we go. Here we go. Wow, they got... This might be the biggest gaggle of morons on the planet. I swear to God, this might actually be it. This is the Avengers if you're a fucking weirdo.
Second.
There we go. So this is, can strategy pay dividends in prolonged downturns? Let's see what they had to say about this.
Second catalyst will be banking adoption. The formation of the banking.
Look who we got. We got Michael Saylor, Tom Lee, and Lynn. The trifecta of fucking idiots.
Credit networks. As the large banks and as companies like Schwab, they start to allow you to trade Bitcoin, custody Bitcoin, borrow against Bitcoin.
They're coming in this year.
They're going to legitimize the asset and they're going to decrease the volatility of the asset. They're going to improve the usefulness of the asset. You know, you're aware of the announcement of the BlackRock Bitcoin Volatility Income Fund that came like about a week ago, where they said they were going to sell volatility or generate income. And there's a lot of people that speculate that will decrease the volatility of Bitcoin and put more.
You don't like his orange tie?
A more stable floor into the asset. So I think the actions by big finance, the actions by the big banks, and the actions by the financial regulators are the fundamentals. I mean, those are the fundamental things. And if you were to light a candle and pray, you know, to the gods of the crypto sphere,
the god of thunder,
you know, you would say, I want pro-digital assets regulators, I want pro-digital assets banks, and I want pro-digital assets financial innovations like BlackRock's bringing to the market.
What the fuck is this guy up to?
Like we're bringing to the market.
He's like
right?
shitting on the floor. You see his face?
But fundamentally, the industry is going to move forward because of enlightened regulation, engaged, thoughtful banking, and then innovative finance. And that's what we're doing, and that's what we see right now.
Oh, he popped a molly.
Great. Thank you, Michael.
Thank you, Michael.
Thank you, Tom. For the next question, I would like to invite Pete Christiansen from Citi.
Dude, this guy is not okay.
Thank you. Good
He's
evening.
perked out of his mind.
Michael, I want to talk about events of the last week on Friday.
Wait, so these are the people who are asking the questions? Bro, they're not going to ask him any actual hard-hitting questions. Is this how this works? I thought they got phone calls from like random people.
Friday, the president presented his nominee for next Fed chair, which exacerbated volatility across a number of asset classes, including Bitcoin. The good news is,
oh man,
Kevin Warsh
it's an AA meeting.
On the tape, noting that Bitcoin is the new gold. So,
oh my God, who said that?
So on the tape, the good news is, Kevin Warsh is on the tape, noting that Bitcoin is the new gold. So
Kevin Warsh said that. Oh, jeez.
So that's good. But I guess my question is, how would strategy capital
he's still freaking the fuck
allocation framework, or possibly
what the fuck? Who is that guy?
If the next Fed chair is perceived to be less independent, perhaps maybe more tolerant of fiscal dominance, that may raise Bitcoin prices short term, but longer term it may introduce rate volatility, which may be a challenge on the funding side. I'm just curious if you have any perspectives on how that might change the capital allocation framework for strategy. Thank you.
We try to be very reactive to market signals. So for example, when our equity trades weak, we don't sell it. When our credit instruments are trading weak, when the cost of credit is too high, we don't sell them. The most obvious is STRC. If it trades below 100, we don't sell it.
These are my baby teeth.
So in periods where the marketplace loses confidence in our particular credit instruments, we simply wait.
There really is only so much I can listen to this guy. He literally says nothing. Does Tom Lee get the stage? Come on, let's give Tom Lee the fucking. Oh, what's Lynn saying?
Lynn Alden from Lynn Alden Investment Strategy.
Lawrence Leopard is a professional investment manager who has a long-time advocate for return to sound money. He manages funds which focus on companies involved with gold and silver mining and Bitcoin. So he wants to go to sound money, yet he's involved with Bitcoin. Something about that doesn't add up. Also, I would never trust a guy who's in a fucking blank room. Yo, this guy's fucking getting fucked up right now. I would never trust a guy in a blank room. Literally looks like they murder people, cut out the carpet, and like put them under it, and he's shitting himself.
Thank you for the opportunity. Given the popularity of STRC, my question's focused on that. The company established that USD reserve, which I think shored up the confidence of these products and make them more attractive. Right now, the USD reserve is on the website 30 months of coverage compared to the dividends of
Lynn Alden uses Dune wipes.
The other preferreds are fixed dividends.
He's borrowing his victim's house for the stream,
which introduces some degree of uncertainty around how many months of coverage there are for the total amount of dividends payable. Do you have any?
Dude, the fact that Lynn's voice is deeper than Tom Lee's is hysterical.
Kind of views on what you think is an appropriate minimum reserve relative to months of dividend coverage. Or do you have a kind of a maximum that you'd be willing to pay on a dividend for STRC? And then a related question is, we are seeing some kind of early financial products that are out in the market that are looking to potentially leverage STRC, given the goal of low volatility and high yield. Are you monitoring the space for leverage built on top of that as it could contribute to spikes of volatility should there be an issue in the market? And do you have any? Would you encourage that kind of thing? Or would you dissuade leverage from building on top of that?
Tom buys Lynn's tea.
Popular product. Thank you,
dude.
I can
this
start.
This is my Avengers Endgame. I swear to God. God, I the only reason I want to gain more like steam in this space is to be able to like get in here and like, dude, I would be like 007. I'd be like, oh, I fucking love Bitcoin. You kidding me? And then just get in and then ask them like just obscene questions.
First, we said that we target 2 to 3 years of dividend.
Yeah, there's only so much I can listen to this. Does Tom Lee give Tom Lee the microphone, please? He's the greatest investment fucking person of our lifetime. When does he get to? Oh, Larry's talking.
I would like to invite Larry Leopard from Equity Management Associates.
Yeah, hi, thanks for having me on, guys. First
better.
off, two great things in my view came out of the call. One, the whole guidance on the STRC rate. I mean,
Larry's getting
that's
domed from
brilliant.
Tom Lee right now.
Really love it, and it's going to help people like me who are buying STRC, as kind of, a solid retirement type of asset.
What a fucking clown show. Literally everything about whoever said that, his little synopsis. Oh yeah, he's an advocate for going back to sound money, but in the same sentence, he's buying Bitcoin and shit. That doesn't jive. And also, oh yeah, we're buying MicroStrategy as a good retirement play. Are you kidding me?
That understand where it's going. And I have a question related to that, but I'd like to put it to the end. The second thing that I thought was really important was the notion that we're going to upgrade. You're going to upgrade and play a leadership role in the technical direction of Bitcoin. I think that's fabulous and a great way of addressing all the FUD around quantum, which I think has probably scared off a few of your institutions who are looking.
I wouldn't say that's FUD. I would say that's a genuine concern for a lot of things in the future. Quantum proofing shit.
Controls this whole thing. Just back to first principles. I want to just kind of run through how I look at this and see if you, as a management team, agree. I'm a value investor. I look for asymmetry. And in my view, right now, MicroStrategy is the most asymmetric value investment.
Yo, he's playing Tetris. What's he doing?
And most people don't understand it. And it's kind of stunning to me. My partner, David Foley, and I, we did a model. We've done several models, and we've looked at it.
Dude, he reminds me of the guy from the B movie. And like, it's the same guy who plays Gronk from fucking Kronk from Emperor's New Groove.
For 4 or 5 years, you can't break this company. It's unbreakable. I mean, the dilution, we calculate the dilution would maybe be 15 or 20%.
Bro, what are you saying? I mean, the fact that you even said that you're buying MicroStrategy as a fucking retirement play. Are you kidding me? When does Tom Lee get the stage? Come on, that's all we care about. I care about my fucking... He's who I look up to. I want to grow up to be like Tom Lee one day. When does he not speak this whole time? Oh, they moved Michael. Uh-oh, they moved him next to Tom. Getting nervous. Wow, Tom Lee he didn't speak at all during this shit. You kidding me? What? What a bunch of bullshit. Why is he even there then? Damn, that's pretty fucked up, man. You got the greatest investment of all time, down $6 billion, and he's not going to speak? Come on.
For the put date, would you guys consider refinancing or retiring the converts at a discount in order to lower the cost of capital across all the digital credit instruments?
Dan, we went through this in 2022 during Bitcoin winter, and our converts were at some point in time trading at 35.
No one cares. No one cares. Nobody cares. I can only listen to that shit for so long. These guys literally say nothing. Oh, man. What a time to be alive. What a time to be alive. I've got the Tetris song. Yo, he was playing Tetris on his calculator, dude. All right, let me see. I got my watch later. There was something else I wanted to check out. I knew that was going to be a whole bunch of nothing. Quantum FUD. Yeah, I don't care about the quantum FUD, if I'm being honest. From Bitcoin, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a frick, dude. Hell yeah, Dan, get active. Get active in there, Dan. Fong Lee is the real Lee. Who's Fong Lee? Who's that? Rip to the people that couldn't afford to buy XRP at super low prices. If you can't afford $1.50 XRP, maybe don't go out and buy some fucking chicken nuggets for a day, and then you can buy some XRP. Michael Saylor may actually be the GOAT of word salad. There's a lot of them out there, but yeah, I could argue he's in top 10 for sure. Charles Hoskinson crying as always. Anytime he's on my timeline, it's just him crying. Oh, feel bad for me. I lost billions of dollars. Shut the fuck up, dude. What are you even saying? Justin. What the hell? Bought some Amazon stock today. Was also on sale. Not a bad buy. Not a bad buy at all. Let's check this out. A whole bunch of nothing. Oh, here we go. Now we got CoinDesk talking about that. BitThumb mistakenly credited users with that shit. Let's see. You ever met people who can articulate things but have no idea what they're saying? Dangerous people. Yeah. how can I word that? They're basically an engaging speaker. If you're an engaging speaker, you're dangerous, you know, because that means you can get people to listen, you know. And they don't want people being able to listen to anyone but them. Yeah, nothing really going on today. Taking a quick scroll. Like the button. I'll summarize it here. Fuck Claver. There you go. What? Everyone dapping up the door, man. Yo, I appreciate that. Jake price predictions should be ignored, but Matt, yeah, I don't pay attention to any of that bullshit. None of that bullshit from me. Time is at 11:42. All right. Yeah. Like, how is it a slow news day after we have one of the largest liquid, like, just downfalls in the market? Worse than 1010. And like, nothing's going on, really? Well, I guess it's Friday. Everyone kind of clocks out around Friday. That's just crazy to me. We need some action, bitch. Come on. All right. 30. We've been going for an hour. An hour. Okay. Guys, hit the like button and be sure to support over on Patreon. Join our group, the Minutemen. Link in the description below. Exclusive videos there weekly, and that's where we go if they ever decide to whack the YouTube channel. That's it. Nothing really going on right now, so I'm going to call it here. And that's it. Be sure to support on Patreon. And that's it. I will see you guys in the next one. I might be streaming a little bit more this weekend because I'm probably going to get snowed in again. So stay tuned for that. Turn on notifications. And that's it. I will see you in the